it's Chloe, say the Victor Will. How's everybody doing today? Amazing, I hope. So today we will be playing with the BPerfect Interstellar Palette, or Carnival V. It's the BPerfect and Stacey Marie collab. This is the beautiful color story. It was really the grays and the blacks and the silvers that called to me, because I do have rainbow palettes, and this does have a little bit of a rainbow feel, but this just helps it out. And apparently there's a new formula of glitter, which we will talk about later, and this is a video with 2 looks. So if this is what you're interested in, if you want to watch a YouTuber that's older than the average duck putting on makeup and how it looks on older person's skin, you're in the right place. And you know what you need to do? You need to keep on watching. Okay, so we are going to be doing our first look with the Interstellar Carnival, or Carnival Interstellar Palette, which is the number 5. This is my first BPerfect purchase, my first Stacey Marie palette. I do have a dupe, but we're now going to play with the real deal. But not a dupe of this one, from a way older one. I think it was maybe Carnival 1 or 2 or something. So I decided for our first look, we're just going to do one eye. So I had not used this formula before. I thought I'd want to play with it a little bit first. I thought I would do this eye here. I did take as an inspiration a Stacey Marie photo. I, of course, don't have her talent, but that is kind of the look that I was kind of basing this on, with a little bit of green that she had on there. But of course it's not as beautiful as hers, but there we are. But at least it gave me kind of like how I wanted to try and play with these palettes, and I wanted to play with the colors that were what inspired me to buy it, which is all these gray rose. I know she's known for beautiful, colorful, rainbowy palettes, but this one was pretty excited. I was actually, the other one that I was interested in was the kind of like the Best of Carnival one, that little one. I was really, really tempted by that one, but then when I saw this one, kind of the best of both worlds. Plus, instead of getting any kind of neutral browns, maybe, I got 2 grays and silvers instead. So that is more exciting. So I thought it would be easier just to have one eye already done, and then hopefully, because I'm just going to do it the old school way, that this won't take forever for me to do. If I do end up having big silences, then maybe I might rush through some of it. So if some of it speeds up, that's where we were at. So we are first going to start with the darkest shade on the outside, and I just used a fluffy Morphe brush just to kind of play with the shape a little bit. And I started with the shade that is dark side, and that's that one there. And I do like that with a little bit of just a smidge of squinting, I can read. I can read the names of the shadows. So that is pretty cool for me. For everybody, I don't know. For me, yes. So let's see if we can, I just used it because it was nice and fluffy. I just wanted to be able to kind of give myself a shape and not worry about too much fallout. And then, except for when I was using a little bit of white with a really thin brush on the top, I didn't really see any like kick up in the pan or any fallout. So that is pretty good for my first foray into BPerfect. And then we went like so. I know, like, Make Me Up Missa does the one eye a lot. And I know she occasionally says that she forgets a color or she might have missed something, but I can't tell. With me, this could end up being a gong show. I try to remember exactly in what order and what colors I used, so let's hope so. I find it's easier to put in one color down, then another color down, then another color down, right? And then I can kind of see how it goes, but oh well. Yeah, I think I may have to clean up the edge already, but that's okay. So we're just not going to go too far more on there, because I think the shape may be slightly different, a little thicker on the side, so we will see. That's the other thing about having hooded eyes. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to make things even, and then I need my brows done. So I did what I normally don't do. I did it right up to the brow line, weirding me out just a little. Everybody else, it looks so good. With me, I'm not so sure. So you'll have to let me know if you think I should continue doing what I usually do and not doing it all the way up to the brow line. But I thought I would try a little bit different. And then since I was using that picture as a little bit of inspiration. So we've kind of laid down some black there, and then I'm going to take a smaller brush just so I can do a little bit on the bottom. And again, that's that shade Dark Side. All right, so that was Dark Side. Oh, I forgot to bring a cloth. Pants it is. All right, so then I went into the shade called First Man, and then that's the next gray. I kind of did them in a row, and then I played with a few other colors. I thought maybe, memory-wise too, that it would help me to remember where I place everything if I have kind of an organized way of pulling the colors. And then plus these were kind of like the same type shades. So yeah, so this is First Man. So far in having done one eye, I liked that I had no fallout all over my face, especially with black. I didn't have lots of kick up in the pan. Like I said, just the white, but I was using a really, which I'll show you in a bit, a really pointed kind of brush. And I think that's probably where, why I got a little bit of kick up in the pans. And then we can talk to shimmers as we get to them. But I do, and it's a very nice black, but I like that it isn't like it's dark, but you need to build a little bit. And this one may be more of a dark gray, like towards a dark gray, because I think this one is called Deep Space, maybe that's the one that's supposed to be the darkest black in here. I'm not sure. And these two don't look too much different on the eye. That was that. And then we went into the shade that was called Odyssey. So that's that lighter gray there. More of a like almost like a blue gray. And then just go in here and then just blend the edge of it. And wanting to learn more about playing with blacks and grays. I do have a palette or two, but usually I do the simplest of looks with them. So to do something a little bit more dramatic all the way up to the eyebrow is a little bit new for me. It would be better if I went and had my brows done, because then I would have a little bit more space, because you can see as I have not got them done, I've got a hair there, which is a little bit disturbing, but what can I do? And then I'm going to take my little fluffy brush with nothing on it, and then we're just going to blend again. So it's feeling a little bit darker, but maybe once I got the shimmers on, or I took the one black maybe a little bit higher, so maybe if I blend in a little bit more of the lighter gray, bluey gray, slightly farther down. Okay. Well, we'll put that white on top in a little bit. And then I went into the dark shimmer called Galaxy here. These had a really nice putty texture. I really liked that. And then, of course, a little bit of spray. Like so. And then we went into Galactic, which is that one there. I like squishing in there. I like the and then I did that one first a little bit just to blend the two. So into the, like, well, not the two, but bringing it into the darker shimmer, just a little bit like that. You can see it just made it like that. And then I first laid down a little bit of, yeah, so then I laid down a little bit of the shade Misty Moon, just so that before I put on a little eye primer. It wasn't too gray, so just to lighten it a little bit. I mean, I guess I could have cleaned it off a bit, but I thought that worked just enough. Like that. And then using a little silicone thing and some kimchi white of the Most concealer. Is it the Most or the Moist? The Most. Okay, now we're starting to look a little bit the same. Still have to do the lighter part on top. And then I just went on the inner here. There we go. And then again, I went into the Yes, I went into Galactic again. And since I have some stuff on, I didn't think I needed to spray, but I just patted down that light silver a little bit. And then using my finger, and then you can really see how pretty this silver is. Look at that, it's like a mirror ball. And then I pat it on top, like so. And then I played a little bit more with that darker one called Galaxy, right there. And then again, I did a little bit to kind of blend in together. That a little high, so I may have to take a little bit of the darker shade on top. So I'm going to go and futz around here a little bit, just so I can match the two sides up a little bit. Like I said, I'm going to have to take a sponge and just bring that up a little bit to match that side. And then a little bit more on my finger again. Right. I think it turned out pretty good. Ooh, that's shiny, hey? And then I took this little, poked myself in the head, the eyeball, there we go. And then I went into this shade called Reptilian. That's that right there. It's also a nice putty-like shimmer. Keeping the channel real. Show you when you try to poke your eye out. That's such a pretty green color. Yeah, I know. I have to add some kind of green somewhere in there. So like I said, from the inspiration photo, she had a little bit of green there, and I thought it looked really good. Like so. And then I'm going to take a little bit, I have from Queen Herbie. I got like her black liner, and then I'm going to put that into the waterline. All right, there we go. So, and then I took this teeny thin brush here, and then again I went into that white shade that's called Misty Moon, and then I just, to make it a little bit brighter on the top there, because I did it so close to my brow, I just went and I put a little bit of this. It's like a white shade, but it's almost like it's got a little hint of gray in there, like it isn't white, stark white. All right, so I'm going to go and quickly just do a little bit of a sponge there, put on some lipstick, do my hair, mascara, and we'll be right back. Okay, just wanted to have a quick comeback to show you the final look. I think I matched it up a little bit better on the other side. Some mascara, a little lipstick, combed out my hair, and there we go. So, is that, who used to say that? Time for a narcissistic montage? There we go. Yeah, so far so good. So we're ready for a second look? Me too. All right, here we go. All right, on to the second look using our first shade, Meteor. I'm loving how these are going on so far. Here's our second shade, Alien. How will this perform? Let me know. All right, how's it performing? It's performing awesomely. Nice dark into the outer corner. Yes, I love it. Next shade, please. And what is that shade? That is Celestial. All right, on to our next shade, Traveler. We are now working on to the blues. Just a little bit in the center for some anchoring. And then our next shade is, whoops, Believer. Let's go. Time to lighten things up a bit with our next shade, which is Nebula. Hey, so I thought we were just going to go here and re-intensify all the colors we originally used, the blues and the greens, and then also do the bottom lash line. And yeah, with the bright light, it looks patchy, but it's not. It's shimmer time. So our first shade is Reptilian. I'm just going to do that on the outer edge. Oh, it is so pretty with the finger. Then we're going to go into our next shade, which is Martian. And that, of course, will be in the front part. And also a very spectacular shade when you use it on your finger. I love these shimmers, so nice. Just gonna quickly do a fix. And then the final shimmer, Moonwalk, such a pretty silver shade. I'm in love. And here is our finished look. I just put a light line of black eyeliner, a little bit of my favorite Lethal pot liner in Signal in the waterline, and then of course my base, little lipstick, and here we are. And look at that, my earrings are matching my eye look. So that is our second look using the Carnival Interstellar Palette, or Carnival V, BPerfect and Stacey Marie. And wow, this was worth the wait, and worth the wait as in trying BPerfect Cosmetics. This is beautiful. I loved the first look we did with the grays and the blacks, and then I like this one with the green and the blue. Can't wait to dive into the other colors. I was almost tempted to do a third look, but I got some other stuff coming down the pike too, so I thought we would leave it at that. But I just wanted to say that, yeah, I really like this. They're nice and blendable, good color payoff. The shimmer formulas are nice and putty and soft and go on really nice. I didn't really need a spray, so that's why I didn't do a spray for the second look. It was just the brush and then a little bit on the finger to tap it out and just intensify a little bit. Works really well for me anyways. I did try one of the glitters on my hand. Apparently this is a new formula. Here, let me just do it on here. So I do want to play with this. I could have put that one in the inner corner. But yeah, this is unlike any glitter formula that I've ever tried. This actually has a stick to it. Like, it's glitter, but it definitely is softer but not crumbly. It's really nice. Whatever they've used to get it to this consistency, I think is really nice. So this will probably be one of the first palettes I've actually not just kind of like thought they were like Juvia's Place. They were the best ones that I'd use, but I'm normally not a glitter person, but nice. So definitely we'll do a nice look like that. That would be something for New Year's. So anyways, that is our first look at the BPerfect Carnival palette. Packaging is nice. It is a little bit big. And then it has all the colors on back as well, but the quality is fantastic. where have I been? But anyways, there we go. That's it. If you like this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And maybe even hit that notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can try new brands together. I guess better late than never. I mean, it's number 5. And yeah, as always, behave, make good choices, and we will talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.